Well, the Quincy Children's Museum reports success of visitors by the thousands this year.
And WGEM's Dylan Smith talked with the executive director and got a sneak peek inside the museum's temporary home. He has more on what's to come.
It's a building you likely see when you're on your way south out of Quincy, and what's still a work in progress on the inside promises for a bright future. At first sight, the permanent home for the Quincy Children's Museum.
From floor to ceiling, everything aside from the walls will be all new.
Doesn't exactly scream Children's Museum.
Basically, as far as you can see, will be exhibits.
But Executive Director Amy Peters says there's more to this building at 3rd and Vermont than meets the eye. When the Quincy Children's Museum first started in 2019, it had no location, but found its footing with pop-up events and mobile programs. Another temporary home later, and Peters says the need for bigger and better is obvious.
We're averaging 2,500 visitors every month, so we've hit over 20,000 visitors in the first 9 months.
Peters says some of those visitors were from 34 different states. A temporary home at 115 North 4th Street has only built QCM's momentum. But what's the holdup on its final destination?
We don't like to bite off anything there on that permanent site that we can't execute and complete. So right now we're working with our contractors and architects to be able to move into the first floor.
Right now, Peters says they've raised about $3 million of the needed $10 million. She's counting on grants and community support to help make it come together. Its capacity is 10 times the size of their current location. With a fluid timeline, it'll become a reality as quickly as funding allows.
Really, at the end of the day, it's a gift.
Dylan Smith, WGEM News, Quincy.
Once the permanent home is complete, Peters hopes to expand programming and even allow for large-scale field trips for area schools.